Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, news broke yesterday morning out there in Aurora, Colorado. Shout out Aurora. About a 16-year-old girl that was brutally gunned down during a home invasion in which two men, they didn't say if they had masks on or anything, bust up in the house, and a struggle ensued, resulting in shots being fired and this young lady killed. She's not identified yet, but so far, this is the story.
First, Aurora police are investigating a tragic shooting that left a 16-year-old girl dead in Aurora. Thank you for joining us for Denver 7 News at 5 on this Tuesday. I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Micah Smith. Police say it started as a reported home invasion this morning. It happened around 6 a.m. at the Willow Wick apartment complex near East Jewel Avenue, just blocks away from Ponderosa Elementary School.
Let's go to Denver 7's Christian Lopez live at Aurora, speaking with witnesses and the latest on the investigation. Christian?
And investigators are still on the scene hours later. Police say there were several people inside the apartment. Two men forced their way in. A physical altercation broke out, ultimately leading to the shooting.
We're a little shocked this morning.
Neighbor Christopher Espinoza said he heard some of the commotion early Tuesday morning.
I heard around 2 gunshots. As I looked out the window, I saw 2 individuals fleeing.
Police say it was a home invasion turned shooting that ended in the tragic death of a 16-year-old girl.
Another male did exit the house, saying that they had shot his baby. He repeated that times. They shot my baby. They shot my baby. At that time, he was escorted back into the apartment, and that's when I called 911.
Officials said they tried to save the girl when they arrived, but she died after she got to the hospital.
We're still trying to figure out what exactly occurred this morning. I don't want us to lose sight that a 16-year-old girl lost her life, and that is a terrible, terrible tragedy. And our prayers and thoughts are with the family on this terrible day.
Police believe at least 2 suspects were involved. Espinoza said he saw 2 men running from the apartment.
Were they wearing masks or anything?
They had their heads down. All I know, I don't want to give too much information, of course, because I was talked by the police already, but they had their heads down. They were running from the scene.
Investigators are trying to figure out what relationship, if any, they had with the people in the home. And they're urging residents who may know more about the crime to contact police.
The investigators are looking into all surveillance cameras, witnesses, and anything that might help solve the crime.
It was a shock that it was so close, and to see someone actually going through that kind of pain, it hurts.
Just an awful day here in Aurora, a big tragedy. Investigators have not released any information on the suspects, but they don't believe that this is gang related, and they're still in the early stages of this investigation. They will release more information as they get it. Live in Aurora this evening, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
That shit right there is messed up. That's messed up. I don't know what was going on to where it got to the part where a girl was shot. Now, I know they said it was a struggle and stuff like that, but I mean, come on, man. Come on. I guess when they shot the girl, they realized, oh, we done messed up, and then ran out of there. I don't know what people run up in people's houses for. I mean, I guess things they think they seem value in, whether it's valuables, drugs, so on and so forth. They're not saying it's a connection between the two people if they knew each other or not, but come on, man. Come on, this is stupid. A child's dead. Teenage child. You looked out there, it was snowing. Whatever it was they was coming after, they was willing to risk the elements and then run off. They said they ran away with their heads down. Crazy. Crazy. I mean, it don't get no worse than this. Every parent's nightmare. Here you in the morning, 6-something in the morning. So, I mean, you cannot tell me there ain't people that knew them or knew of their habits. And that's the thing. You never know when people are watching you out here when you going doing your daily to and fro. But I do know this. Somebody that did that, they need to catch them and take them right out of here once it's realized, established that they was the ones that did it. Jail don't fix that shit. It don't fix greed. Don't fix avarice. You know what I'm saying? You think these people got guilt because they killed the kid? No, because they would have turned themselves in. But I mean, come on. I mean, usually when I see something like this where somebody run, and like they lived in an upstairs apartment, usually when I see something like this where people run up in there and stuff, I think, oh, they must have had drugs or guns in there that these people wanted. A lot of times because it shows an apartment. But you never know in cases now, because like nowadays you could be minding your damn business and the devil will bring death to your damn door. You know what I mean? How many stories could I pull out of the air right now off the internet of innocent people sleeping in their beds and wake up with a gun in their face or somebody on top of them trying to stab them the hell up and take their, sense of security? You're seeing crime at an alarming rate, and it's bold, brazen crime. And then it's committed by cowards because after they do something and the thing goes awry, they run off. Then when they get caught, they look stupid and they get representation in court as if they got a chance to get off because for some odd reason, everybody's due a fair trial and all this stuff while doing unfair shit to people out here that are minding their own damn business. A teenage girl is dead. 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 They need to universalize crime punishments. They do. It shouldn't be depending on the state. You know what I'm saying? Because evil is universal and the punishment need to be just as universal. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Another day done passed and there's another person dead. In this case, it was a teenage girl, 16 years old. Didn't even get a chance to graduate high school and find herself in the real world. And here she's gone because people in the real world, they couldn't find themselves and they're lost in the bullshit, came and took her life. Fuck that. See you in the next video. Take care.
Unfortunately, we're here today for a very tragic incident that occurred, which resulted in a 16-year-old girl losing her life this morning. At 6:15 this morning, we received a phone call in the 10600 block of East Jewel Avenue regarding a home invasion shooting. On scene, officers quickly located the victim, immediately started life-saving measures, and the victim was taken to a local hospital where she later died. Her identity will be released by the Arapahoe County Coroner's Office at a later time. What we learned so far in this investigation is 2 males showed up at an apartment. They got inside. There was multiple people inside the apartment. A physical struggle ensued and multiple shots were fired, which resulted in the shooting of the 16-year-old. This is still very preliminary and it's an active and ongoing investigation. As more information becomes available, we will release that information. We need the public's help in this, and if anybody has any information, if anybody saw anything, heard anything, or believes they have anything that might be helpful to this investigation, please reach out to Metro Crime Stoppers or the Aurora Police Department.